Hey guys, welcome back. I know I've been super MIA for the last couple weeks, but I've just been struggling. Not to make excuses, so I won't, but it's just been hard for me to try to dedicate time to do this. And I haven't really been buying a lot of makeup lately, which is really rare for me. So I haven't been trying out a lot of new stuff lately like I usually am. I've just been occupied with my job. So this is going to be my April favorites. I know it's a little bit late, but I still wanted to get it out there because I did just get something recently. I know I just said that I haven't been buying a lot of stuff, but I have been buying a little stuff. A couple things that I've picked up recently and something that I just got today that I wanted to touch on because I feel like it is important that I mention it. I only have, we'll just say, 3 favorites for the month, and then the other thing will be separate. 2 of them are kind of the same thing, but not really. And they are these two Anastasia eyeshadows right here. This is Dusty Rose and this is Pink Champagne. Just recently, I want to say within the last month or month and a half, Ulta started carrying the loose eyeshadows from Anastasia and like the glow kit and that kind of thing, and actually even their liquid lipsticks. So this Pink Champagne is like a metallic, I forget the finish, but it is so ridiculously metallic. I love this color so much. I like to wear it on my lid with Dusty Rose in the crease, which is exactly what it says. It's like a Dusty Rose. I wear those 2 colors together as kind of like a go-to look, but I always, as usual, apply that Pink Champagne color. The finish is actually called Titanium from Anastasia. I apply it with a flat brush with Fix Plus on it to make it look super metallic, and honestly is like one of the most awesome colors ever. And I actually have it in Pink Champagne in the Self-Made palette, which is up here. You can see it's beasted halfway to death. When I saw it in the pan, I wanted to have an extra one just because I love that color. So my other favorite of the month is this beauty right here. This is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Gemini, and that's what I'm wearing right now. I just got this like super recently. His last restock that he had, I scooped it up within 5 minutes of the restock because I thought it was imperative that I have this color. It's like a rosy terracotta color, I think it's described as, or I've heard it described as, and it freaking smells like root beer, which I don't love, but this formula is a lot different than any other liquid lipstick that I've tried so far. My personal favorite is the Kat Von D. But this is it's so liquidy. Like, the Kat Von D one is obviously liquidy too, but it's thicker almost. But this, it almost feels like putting water on your lips. It's so thin and wet feeling. But it does last all day, just like any of those other liquid lipsticks. It's amazing. I don't care for the root beer smell. And I know some of his other ones have different scents and some are just normal smelling, like, I don't know. This is the only one of Jeffree Star's that I have, so I can't compare them. But that's not going to stop me from wearing it because I think it's amazing. So, real quick, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was just today, hang on a second. Just today I got my May edition of the Morphe Me monthly brush thing. And let me just say that out of all those subscription service, this is definitely by far my favorite. I canceled BoxyCharm after 3 months, or 3 months. Like, it just ended up being disappointing to me more than anything because I was getting a lot of stuff that I was never going to use and I ended up just giving it away. So I felt like it was pointless for me to even have it. Mostly I was disappointed with the last box that I got. Initially, from what I was understanding on the BoxyCharm Instagram, was that there was going to be a duochrome Makeup Geek eyeshadow and like a matte one. And I ended up getting both. There was a matte and like a satin finish or whatever you want to call it. But they are colors that I already had, which was really disappointing because initially it had seemed like they were giving these certain finishes out, not anything and everything from their whole line. But I ended up getting the whole line of the duochrome pans anyway, so whatever. But after that I was just really sad because I ended up putting those two eyeshadows in a prize for a baby shower because I already had them both and I feel like I was just wasting my money with the BoxyCharm. So let me get back to the Morphe subscription. So this is my third month. The first month they sent these three, which they're all filthy, but this is the M438. I did a video on this. The M501 and my personal favorite, the M527. Oh my gosh, I love this brush for bronzing. I wanted to do this subscription because of this brush right here. And I figured I would just play it by ear, so to say, to see how long I would commit to staying with the Morphe subscription. So the second month, oops. So the second month I had it was these four brushes right here. The M510, M505, M504, and M330. When I saw a lot of YouTubers talking about Morphe, I was just like, oh, they're just saying that. They don't actually mean that these brushes are awesome. But let me say, especially after getting these three, these brushes are freaking amazing. And they are worth so much more than what you're paying for. Sneak peek of the, what month is this? For May, look at this beast ass brush. This is the this is the E1. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to use this yet for. Probably powder, like all over powder. Holy shit, this brush is freaking gigantic. The ever so popular M433, which is kind of like the MAC 217. And the M441, which is another white hair bristle brush. Oh my gosh, this feels awesome. But seriously, like, all of those brushes, let me get them back out. So essentially, I've gotten all these brushes for $60 over a 3-month period, when a brush like this from MAC is like $30 or more. They're definitely worth every penny. So I definitely recommend, like, if you don't think you could afford $20 a month to do this subscription, like, you could always pick and choose which brushes you would like to buy. But I have not been remotely disappointed with this subscription in the slightest. It is amazing. Especially if you're younger and you don't really have a lot of money, like, even if you only did it for a month or two, like, it'd so be worth it. It's unbelievable, the value of these brushes. They're so high quality and they work amazing. I'm obsessed. So that'll be it. I'm sorry again about being so MIA lately. I'm definitely working on it. Hopefully this video today will help me get into figuring out how to balance myself. Yeah, so that's everything. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you hopefully very soon. Bye.